What's up, my archfiends of chaos? Here comes a new Final Fantasy, Square Enix news, whatever you want to call it. We're going to be looking at the new Square Enix announces their first smartphone game. Wait, their first smartphone game? I guess it must be first in this series. Because I'll say they did make Final Fantasy All the Bravest, which was a shitty game. Let's be quite honest. Let's not kid ourselves. Final Fantasy Brave and Nexus. Final Fantasy Record Keeper. But those are Final Fantasy games. But okay, I guess this is a series for smartphones only. And then if you really go back, in time, they made Final Fantasy VII Before Crisis. So okay, let's read the rest of this article. Square Enix announces their first smartphone game geared toward2 girls. All this is geared to girls. Okay, so this is an RPG. Square Enix and Kimikari, Kimi to no Kai Labyrinth, You in the Labyrinth of Mist. Their first smartphone game geared to female players. Not much is very known of the Square Enix title of the smartphone, but it is geared to. It also has a VR compatible part 2. The official website shows silhouettes of 12 characters shown before. They've revealed of handsome looking guys when the official site finally opens in the coming days. Kimikari is developed for iPhone and Android. So are they gonna localize it too? I mean, I would imagine they localize it because if this is gonna be on iPhone and Android, why not could it be put in the American? I mean, I'm not gonna be playing this. I really don't like to play mobile games. The only mobile game I'm currently playing is Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, but you know, I actually could see how that plays really well because it's like Pokemon Go. You know, you got friends that play that game, so it's different than just a mobile game. That's just a fun-filled adventure, but your friends aren't playing. I think if you're gonna do mobile gaming, and I'm only saying this is a console fanboy. Well, yeah, console fanboy. Sorry, not corporate slave. There's a difference. As a console fanboy, I think mobile games should just stay on the online thing, and that's it. And I know, but they got Final Fantasy 1 on there, but it's like, it don't need to be on there. You got game systems and handheld game stuff. And, you know, I get we live in a time where smartphones can do everything. It's pretty much a computer. But you could just get a laptop, download some of the games, torrent it, or buy it, or go on Steam and buy it and play on your laptop. Go to a coffee shop, you know, buy yourself a mocha latte. You know, tell them you go sit there for an hour or two playing this game. Or go to your library and play the game. It's like, you know, you could just, if you want to take your game with you, or better yet, get a handheld device that you can take with you to school, work, or anything like that and play on your break. So, I don't understand why, yeah. Anyways, let's go look at the other news. This is by Sqaure. No more Japanese names. I can't pronounce Japanese for shit. I'm not a weeb, okay? I'm not a weeb. I just enjoy the stuff. I enjoy the medium. I'm not a weeb. Alright. Aside from their DC Comics lineup, this is actually Metal Gear 5 and Kingdom Hearts figurines at Comic-Con. Now, this has Kingdom Hearts in it, so this does count as a Final Fantasy news. Square Enix have new Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy and Metal Gear Solid figures at San Diego Comic-Con. They are posted down below, so let's see what they got. I don't really care about the Tron version of Sora. Okay, they have the Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora. I could get behind that and buy that. I could do a Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora. That's not too bad. And a Kingdom Hearts Riku, Final Fantasy VII Eventual. Oh my god, what? That's the same cloud I got. They just put some more bulk on it. And that's the same Tifa. They re-released the same stuff. I mean, the only thing I can see that's necessary here, but they've already... Oh, this must be last year's stuff. They just had it down there. Because these figures are already released. Yeah, these figures are already released. My bad. It was just right down below. But the Barrett is needed. The Barrett is actually needed, but it's already out. Yeah, okay, because I remember those. Okay. I don't think there's any more Square Enix stuff going on. So, I'm going to go ahead and talk about mobile games for a minute. They're good, theoretically, but I think they should be online. Because mobile games, let's be quite honest, it's still inferior to the PC and consoles. The powerful PCs and consoles still have 10 times more of the power than the mobile games. I think if the Square Enix does a mobile game, they should do like what Pokemon Go does and just have it so you have to play online. I mean, that's the only way I could see this happening. But because I mean, I guess it was a good marketing decision to put Ariana Grande and Brave Enixes, but couldn't you have at least put her in Final Fantasy 15? It's still well known, and you know, maybe make her boss in the Chocobo Carnival, but make her like a real high level secret boss. I don't know, something like that. But you know, for the mobile games, come on, man. Their mobile games wasn't all that good. Brave Enixes is alright. I've been playing Brave Enixes for a little bit. I had to delete off my iPad because it was taking too much space. And I haven't played in a long while. You know, to be quite honest, I don't really think that mobile games are their forte, to be quite honest. I think they should still go for more console games, you know. But they still are, because Kingdom Hearts 2.5... you know, the HD collection with 1.5 and 2.5 are coming in the thing. But see, even that's much better than the mobile games, because let's be quite honest, mobile gaming isn't selling. It's not selling very well. Unless you're Pokemon Go, or Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, or, you know, you have specific reasons why to play these games, or if you have friends that play, or there's a hype building around it. I don't see no reason to, reason to actually go out of your way to do microtransactions for the mobile games. I'm glad, like I say, I'm glad real celebrities are getting into Final Fantasy, like Ariana Grande. Don't get me wrong, but I think she would have been best saved for Final Fantasy 15, if anything else, because then it increased her popularity, plus the sales of Final Fantasy 15 itself, you know, as a secret boss. It would have been a lot more better than what's going on right here. Because what's going on right here, you know, their mobile games isn't that good. I'm just saying. You know. But we'll see what happens. I'm not going to play it probably, but I'll watch people that play it on YouTube. So we'll see. It may be on my play if it looks good. But otherwise, I'm not... Square Enix needs to focus on consoles. I think mobile games should be just online and only with your friends and stuff like that. And online, and you could be with your friends, because, well, what are you going to do during the day? If you're out working a full-time job, you won't even, I mean, you have break time to go on your mobile phone and stuff like that, but if you're working a real busy time, then I don't see how you're going to ever have any, time to actually play these games. Now, like I said, the only mobile games I really understood was Pokemon Go and Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Pokemon Go, because it got you outside your house and you had to go to the park to catch Pokemon, or real life places to catch Pokemon, so you got the exercise you needed to get. That actually made, it even got these otaku basement dwelling neckbeards out of their basements and into the real world. So it really, I think Pokemon Go was beneficial, so I can see why it was a good mobile game. And then Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, you could duel online and duel with your friends and stuff like that. Sure, it's old school Yu-Gi-Oh!, but it's like, you know, it's a good way to get people into the actual card game. But other than that, unless Final Fantasy creates something like that, you know, maybe, you know, you can have Final Fantasy Champions, I don't know. Here's a better mobile game. A Final Fantasy game like Pokemon Go, except it's not Pokemon Go, where you find champions, beat them in battle, recruit them. Kind of like the world of Final Fantasy, except your character's a champion too, you know. I don't know, kind of like a League of Legends style Final Fantasy game. You know, you'd have your classics, Cloud, Sephiroth and Vincent, Kefka, Terra, and, you know, Warrior Light and everything, and your new people like Lightning and Noctis. But nonetheless, I think we'll see what this takes. I'm not really fond of mobile gaming, but this is news, and, well, I'm not fake news, because I'm going to tell it like it is. I think this is a terrible idea. That's just me. Now, don't put me on a burning cross and say, I'm bad. Now, I'm running a little bit over time, so may the crystal be with you, and have a nice day. This is a terrible idea.